Hello. So, guys, I've decided to do another series. I feel like I do so many series on this channel and I never stick to them. But I'm really hoping that I do stick to this one, right? So, I had this idea of talking about everything, right? Everything in my life, like unloading everything onto YouTube, right? Obviously, I won't unload everything, but like I want to unload most stuff, right? And I want to just dig everything up and start like tackling them, right? So I want to see how this goes. I want to see if I do stick to it, right? But I want to try and get as much videos done as I can. So this video really was meant to be done yesterday, right? And I had a plan to be back approximately around 8 p.m. so I could record it, right? But you know what? Didn't get home till really late, so there was no point doing the video then. And this is a problem like with YouTube videos and stuff, right? Um, it is hard to fit in videos sometimes when your life is just not organized like mine. It's not organized. Like if I want to set some time to decide to do something, I don't even plan that. I don't even slot that into my day. I'm really struggling in terms of organization. And I don't know if that's down to my dyslexia, but that's something that I might need to go in, dive into, right? But I do struggle with organization. I have so many ideas of things that I need to get done, but I never get them done, and everything's just like not piling on top of me. It's just becoming like a constant like list of things that I need to do, right? So I want to start this video, right, talking about like mornings, right? And I want to start like looking at what's happening in my morning routines because I don't even know what morning is anymore. Well, I do, but I don't know if it's morning anxiety or what. But after doing a bit of research prior to this video, wait, something's wrong with my live chat. I think it's working now. Um, After like doing some research prior to coming on live, right, I realized it's not anxiety. So from what I've gathered, morning anxiety, right, is when people like wake up and their heart is racing. um I can't remember the other symptoms, but it is definitely not what I have, right? But it does sound horrible. Anxiety, morning anxiety does sound horrible. I don't think it's morning anxiety. I need to figure out what mine is, right? So I would say, right, let's talk about me, right? So the problem with me is I'm a night owl, so I go to bed really late, right? So by the time I wake up, I'm still tired. The problem is like I'm really tired. So maybe I need to start looking into foods that can help with tiredness and implement that and then start sleeping a bit earlier. I think that might have to be the next step for me or one of the next steps for me, right? So that's another issue. So I'm waking up, right? So I'll wake up for the toilet. So I'll go to the toilet, right? And then I get back into bed. And another problem is I check my phone, right? So I'm on my phone, and depending on what time it is, I may go back to sleep and then I may set an alarm for 12 p.m. This is so, so bad, right? Even talking about it on here is making me realize how much of a bad habit it is. And I really want it to break. I'm hoping that God can help me to break this habit because it's so, so bad and I need to get out of it, right? So I was like close to getting my routine back. Like I had this schedule where I would leave the house for 11 a.m., right? And I was rushing around to get ready, and that was booting me back into a routine. And I think what it is I need a job. I need a job to give me some structure. But at the same time, when I get a job, I don't want to be like um waking up just for the job. I want to be, I'm really sorry about background noise. I want to wake up, but also implement other things into my life to improve my life, whether that's learning new things or doing fun stuff. I don't want to lose that freedom. So that's so important. The reason why I'm putting that into this video, sorry, is because I hope when I do watch it back, if I'm working, when I do watch this back, I'm hoping that I do remember this aspect of my life that I do want to keep, right? So, yeah, so let's go back to what's happening. So, I'm either like going back to sleep and then waking up and then having to start my day really late. and having my breakfast in the PM, right? So yeah, I don't know, like, okay, the reason why I kind of thought it may have been anxiety, right, is because when I wake up, right, and say if I go to the toilet and then get back, or okay, before I go to the toilet, I don't want to get out of bed, right, and then um when I do go to the toilet and I go back to bed, I'm on my phone, and what's happening is when I'm on my phone, I sometimes don't have motivation to get up, right? So I think what works for me is having a bit of rest in bed first and then getting up. I think people need to start realizing that sometimes you don't have to get up straight away. It depends on what your lifestyle's like, but give yourself time to stay in bed. I'm not saying stay on your phone, but just stay in bed for a bit. Give yourself that little time. Um, so yeah, that's what's happening with me, right? And I would say not yesterday, not I mean not this morning, but yesterday, the 2 days, 2 days, well, for the past 2 days, sorry, except for today, I have been like in bed on my phone and I'm like, okay, Tanya, you need to get up and get things done. And that's been my motivation, like get up and see what you can get done, tackle the day. So it's like I've been fighting with myself. And I was thinking, is it anxiety? But clearly it's not, right? I don't know what it is, but it's like you don't want to get out of bed, and that's really bad. And I want to start like getting up before I get to that thought process. Like, even if it means waking up a bit an hour early or half an hour earlier than I usually do, and just getting up and tackling my day because I deserve to have a good start to my life or good start to my day. I deserve that. I deserve to um go out and get what's entitled to me. I deserve to go out and get what's waiting out there for me, what's predestined for me, or what God wants for me. I deserve that. So I want to get into the habit of waking up really excited to speak to the Lord and just go out and get what I deserve, and not just what I deserve, go out and help those that God wants me to help. Because if I don't go out and do that, it's going to select somebody else to do it. So that means I'm not serving any purpose to the Lord if I'm just like in bed. I'm just wasting my day and life away. And I know I'm not completely doing that, but the earlier I get up to do that, it means I'm showing God that I'm ready to get up and go and start my day right. It's so, so important. And that just feels so powerful. So, guys, I made some notes, right, on this topic, right? When I say notes, not really notes, just questions and things that I need to answer. So I cover what I want to cover in this topic. Because if I don't do that, I won't cover what I really wanted to cover, right? But sometimes, like, before I do these videos, I do have ideas and I don't want to miss them ideas. So I'm going to start making notes, right, when I'm going to do these live videos. So that means I do cover what I need to cover in these series, you know, like offloading, right? So I want to like cover like what are my distractions. So what are my distractions, guys? What's distracting me in the mornings? Like what could be contributing to that? So first of all, the most obvious one is my mobile phone, right? I shouldn't even get on my phone until I've actually gotten out of bed or had my lie-in, got out of bed, brush my teeth, wash my face, shower, put my clothes on, have my breakfast. Like I should not even be checking my phone until that. The only exception could be like work emails or like anything in terms of business related. That's when I should check my phone in the mornings because clearly that's like something important. But also I need to pay attention to like my mood and is it right for me right now to check those things? Because am I putting everything else first before me and before the Lord? So I need to start asking myself questions in the morning. I may write down some questions in my notebook to get me into that mindset, right? Which may be good. That might be a good idea, actually. I always have ideas. So I would say my distractions are definitely my phone. Um, my biggest distraction is how I spend my night as well, because I'm spending my night very chaotic and being on my phone till late and then going to sleep is just not a good idea. I need to start giving myself some structure. I need to start being a rebel and stick to my structure, right? And give myself a reason to get up in the mornings, right? So that could like be like my distraction so far. I would say that is my distraction, is my phone, and not getting like a set bedtime routine or going to bed at a set time. The next question is how can I improve, right? So I would say how I can improve like my morning like routine is to I kind of said it anyway, but like just to not use my phone so late in the night. Abandon my phone. I need to abandon that phone. That's something I really need to work on, just abandon it completely and stop giving it like priority. It's not that my phone is not that important as much. You know, like people give their phones so much importance. We need to realize our phones are not that important. They are just a mobile phone. And whatever's on that phone, right? It can wait. It can wait, you know. It doesn't deserve that priority because clearly whatever is on that phone is not giving you that much priority. So why are you giving it that priority? Why are we like on robot mode where we feel like we have to be answering messages, getting back to people, constantly checking to see what people are doing? This is bad. This is like not good for our mental health, and we need to think about that because whatever it's doing to our mental health is going to affect our sleep patterns, and it's going to affect how we start our mornings, and it's not going to make us get up out of bed because we've got what we need on that phone and we're in bed on that phone. Do you see what I mean? Right. So the next thing is, let's have a look. So spiritually, I want to try, right, in the mornings or afternoon, whatever time I wake up, right? Because we need to work out where we are. We can't just automatically go straight to having like a perfect morning routine. So where I am now, I want to start speaking to God when I wake up. Just talk to him, just pray to him. I want to start working on that. I also want to implement a moment of silence just to think about everything he's done for me in my life, where he wants to take me to next, and what I need to do in my day to, what's the word? To not empower him, but like to embrace him. You know what I mean? Like to implement him into the world. Do you know what I mean? So I want to start working on that. Also, I want to start reading the Bible in the PM. And the reason why I say PM because that's kind of like the times I do get up. So I want to start reading the Bible, have an hour of myself with me and God and connect with Him and soak in His word. That's going to have to be my new goal now. So getting up for the first hour, implement him into my day. I also want to write a list of things that I want to get done in the morning. So that could be like learning new skills, having some pampering time or me time, applying to jobs, or just connecting with the right things, the things how I want my life to turn out or how I want my life to be. So say if I want my life to be a certain way, I want to start visualizing it, connecting with it, watching videos on it, to start setting myself up for progress and success. Yes, amen to that. Whew. So yeah, I want to start doing that. The next thing is, oh, I covered that. Yes, so just I want to definitely like every morning learn something new, build on my skills big time because I'm wasting time if I'm not doing that. You can't take away your skills, so I want to keep working on that. Guys, this video is so empowering and I'm just so pumped up now for my mornings. Like right now I just feel like getting up now for morning. Like snap, I wish it was mornings. I could just shoot up out of bed and just work on those things. So I'm going to make my life so exciting in that way, whether it means going to like coffee shops, bringing my notebook with me or something, and just getting my life where it needs to be. And whoever wants to join me on that journey can join me. Like, I'm going to get my life together and I'm so excited about it. So I'm going to leave this video here, guys. If anybody knows what's happening with my morning routine, if anybody can like elaborate on what it is, because I know it's not anxiety, but if anybody kind of has an idea, I don't know if it's depression or whatever, but can like if anybody is going through something similar or can identify how I can improve that, please give me tips. And I look forward to reading your comments, and thank you so much for watching. Speak to you guys soon. Bye.